Welcome to the Animal Olympic Games. Sponsored by Pumpkin TV Poprin's fun jungle races, teamwork, and surprises await, perfect for kids and families.
Forest Animal Olympics, Part 1. The Grand Opening, the Great Jungle Race. Deep in the heart of the Whispering Woods, the forest was buzzing with excitement. Banners made of vines fluttered in the breeze, drums echoed through the trees, and colorful fireflies lit up the sky. It was finally time for the Forest Animal Olympics. All the animals, from the tiniest ant to the tallest giraffe, gathered in a big open field. The mighty lion, king of the jungle and the official referee, stood proudly on a rock with a golden whistle around his neck. "Welcome, dear friends," he roared. "Let the games begin with fun, fairness, and friendship." The first event was everyone's favorite, the Great Jungle Race. At the starting line stood Cheetah, sleek, speedy, and ready to zoom. Deer, graceful and light-footed. Horse, strong, confident, and steady. Tortoise, slow and steady, but with a secret smile. On your marks, get set, go, blew Lion, and the animals dashed forward. Cheetah was lightning fast, racing ahead in a blur. Horse galloped with power, and Deer leapt like the wind. But Tortoise, he was humming a little tune, walking at his own happy pace. The racetrack twisted through the forest with all sorts of challenges: a muddy puddle, a fallen log, even a squirrel marching band crossing the path. Cheetah slipped in the mud. Horse stopped to let the squirrel band cross. Deer got distracted watching her reflection in a stream. And Tortoise? He just kept plodding on, smiling kindly at every obstacle. In the end, to everyone's surprise, Tortoise crossed the finish line first. All the animals cheered, and Lion blew his whistle proudly. Cheetah high-fived Tortoise. "Guess slow and steady still wins the race, huh?" Tortoise chuckled. "Maybe, but it helps when you enjoy the journey too." The sun dipped below the trees, casting a golden glow. The day ended with laughter, hugs, and wild jungle music. And as the stars twinkled above, the animals snuggled into their nests, burrows, and tree houses, dreaming of the next day's adventure. Forest Animal Olympics, Part 2. The Wobbly Wheels, the Big Bike Surprise Yoo-Choo. The next morning in the Whispering Woods, the sun peeked over the treetops with a golden yawn. Birds chirped excitedly. It was cycling day at the Forest Animal Olympic. The stage was set on a winding forest path, scattered with leafy curves, tiny jumps, and even a wobbly log bridge. The referee this time was the ever-bouncy rabbit, wearing red glasses and holding a carrot-shaped whistle. At the starting line, Elephant, so big he had a custom-made jumbo tricycle. Fox, cunning and quick with a shiny red racer bike. Lion, noble and proud, pedaling a golden cruiser. Monkey, swinging from excitement with banana peels in his basket. Boar, big, strong, but a little wobbly on wheels. "Ready, riders? Pedal to glory," shouted Rabbit, and toot, the race was on. Monkey zoomed off, doing tricks and flips. Fox zipped around curves with clever shortcuts. Lion cycled gracefully like royalty, and Big the Boar, well, crashed into a bush within the first 5 seconds. And Elephant? He started slow, like really slow. The leaves passing him were faster, but as the trail got trickier, the tables turned. Monkey got tangled in vines after showing off with one paw in the air. Fox's shortcut turned out to be a porcupine parade route. Ouch! Lion stopped mid-race to roar at his reflection in a puddle. He thought someone was racing him. Boar gave up and tried eating his handlebars. Meanwhile, Elephant? He kept pedaling, steady and smiling. The log bridge creaked. The crowd gasped, but Elephant balanced like a pro. A butterfly landed on his trunk and cheered, "You got this!" As the finish line came into view, the forest erupted in cheers. With a final puff and pedal, Elephant rolled through in first place, balloons popping above him and jungle drums booming. Fox dusted himself off, grinning. "I thought speed was everything, but sometimes it's all about balance and belief." Elephant chuckled, "And a strong frame helps too." That night, the forest lit up with laughter and glowworms. The animals danced around a giant bicycle-shaped cake, and Elephant shared the first slice with his friend, Rabbit. Forest Animal Olympics. Part 3. The Splashy Swim. Off, the Roaring Surprise. Eugen. The sun was high and the jungle pool sparkled like diamonds. Today's event? The Grand Forest Swimming Challenge. Frogs handed out seashell whistles, and vines were strung up like streamers. The forest couldn't wait to see who'd make the biggest splash. Perched on a palm frond wearing tiny lifeguard glasses was today's referee Parrot, the most talkative and colorful bird in the jungle. He screeched, "Welcome, swimmers. Swim fast, float steady, and no splashing the referee." At the edge of the glittering jungle pond, the contestants lined up. Tortoise, wearing floaties shaped like strawberries. Tiger, muscles rippling, fur gleaming, ready to dive. Elephant, already halfway in, accidentally creating a mini tsunami. Fox, sporting slick goggles and a sneaky smirk. Rabbit, doing warm-up hops like a champ. Duck, calm, cool, and clearly born for this. Toot! Went Parrot's shell whistle and they were off. Tiger swam in smooth, powerful strokes, barely making a splash. Duck glided like butter on a hot dosa pan. Rabbit kicked like crazy, but mostly in the wrong direction. Fox darted and dashed, trying clever zigzags. Elephant? Well, he mostly floated. Sideways. And Tortoise? He tried doggy paddling, but ended up making friends with some curious tadpoles. Halfway through, a flock of butterflies distracted Fox. Rabbit stopped to race his reflection again. Duck paused to adjust his feathers. But Tiger? He never stopped. His focus was fierce, his form fantastic. With a final roaring leap, Tiger touched the floating leaf finish line first. Parrot did a loop-the-loop. What a splash-tacular performance. The winner is Tiger! The crowd roared, and Elephant gave a trumpet blast that turned into a waterfall. Tortoise floated by, smiling. "I may not win, but I sure made some cool friends." Tiger helped pull his pals out of the pond and said, "It's not just about winning, it's about swimming together." As night fell, the animals snuggled on lily pads and logs under a sky full of stars, giggling and sipping warm coconut cocoa. The jungle gently echoed with ripples, laughter, and the promise of one more adventure to come. Forest Animal Olympics, Part 4, The Wobbly Wheels, the Kangaroo Kick Boost. It was the final day of the Forest Animal Olympics, and excitement rippled through the jungle like a drum roll in the trees. Today was the grand finale, the Jungle Car Racing Championship. The racetrack curled through grassy meadows, twisty tunnels, and even a glittering waterfall spray. Coconut cones marked the turns, and toucans waved leafy flags high in the air. The match referee was none other than Cat Sleek, stylish and slightly dramatic, perched on a rock with a glittery megaphone. She meowed, "Welcome to the most some race of them all. Buckle up your seat vines." At the starting line, Tiger, driving a fiery orange race car with claw-shaped wheels. Elephant, in a jumbo jeep with bubble tires and banana-scented fuel. Monkey, swinging into his banana, yellow buggy, sunglasses on. Pig, driving a pink convertible with cupcake stickers. Kangaroo, hopping into a zippy blue racer with a kangaroo tail spoiler. "Ready, set, zoom!" shouted Cat. The jungle roared as the engines vroomed and the racers flew ahead. Tiger zoomed forward with fierce focus. Monkey zigzagged while tossing bananas behind him like sneaky peels. Elephant accidentally flattened a coconut stand. Pig stopped for a snack mid-race. Cupcake break. And kangaroo? She bounced ahead, engine humming like a happy tune. Suddenly, the track dipped into the splashy swamp. Monkey skidded and landed upside down in a lily pad. Elephant's jeep got stuck in the mud with a squelch. Pig honked at a line of sleepy turtles. Tiger took the lead until a bumpy patch launched him into a tumbleweed. Kangaroo? She used her powerful legs to give her car a kick boost over the hill, landing smoothly on the final stretch. With a joyful bounce, she zipped under the vine banner just seconds before Tiger. "The winner is Kangaroo," cheered Cat, spinning in a fabulous flip. What a leap to victory! All the animals ran to hug Kangaroo, who simply blushed. Sometimes it's not the car, it's the bounce in your heart. The jungle celebrated with a glowworm disco, leafy trophies, and the sweetest berry cake shaped like a racetrack. And as the stars twinkled above, the animals curled up in hammocks, nests, and tents, their hearts full of memories and dreams of future fun. Because in the Forest Animal Olympics, everyone left a winner.
Thanks for watching the Jungle Olympics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pumpkin TV. More fun animal stories every week.